Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Scott Susie, and I just want to introduce you to a night that you'll never forget. Welcome to the limo life. Just always remember, what happens in the limo stays in the limo. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, listen, we got a really interesting show for you today. I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. I get to spend some quality time with my man, Kevin Powers. We go to Omalandin Range, we go to a gun shop. We go through the process of how do you get your concealed carry permit. We just take you through it step by step by step. And oh, by the way, I get to show off my, outstanding firearms capabilities. And Kevin Powers makes a great shot. I hope it makes it to the show. He just hits this great shot. Wait till you see it. He's on the skeet range and he nails it. He nails a bouncing skeet, mimicking a rabbit going across the field, and this guy just nails it like he's a pro. So not only is he a pro on the Cook to Order show, but he's also a pro with a weapon. It's scary. So hey, let's make sure we also cover the capabilities of our emergency response system, right? We'll go to my boss, Scott Susie, and he'll show you if you don't follow the safety steps at the Omalandin Range, you're gonna have a problem. We'll take care of it. They'll take care of it. They'll life flight you out and get you all fixed up. So it's gonna be a really exciting show. I can't wait. And enjoy it. Have fun. But make sure you follow the safety rules. There's a lot of people saying a lot of different stuff about what you do with your double barrel shotgun. Just stick it out the window and fire off a couple of rounds. That may or may not be legal. I would make sure you check in your locality if that's legal to do that or not. But make sure you hit the gun safety course at the Omalandin Range. It really is a great place. Judy's there, Bob's there. They'll help you out with anything you need. So let's go. Let's get this done. Let me show off some of my firearms capabilities and skills. 25 years in the military. Let's do it. This is the Limo Guy. Wish me luck. We're here at Green Hill Car Wash. The only place that washes my cars. See you later. Talk to us about, everything that you guys offer here at Green Hill.
You'll hear, a lot of places say they do a detail, but their idea of detail is our idea of a general. But we have all levels of detailing, everything from very basic vacuuming, windows, wiping down the interior for 12 bucks. Takes about 15-20 minutes. Not your typical car wash type deal. It's a more thorough kind of job. All the way up to what we have here, which is an inside-outside job.
If we got to do it ourselves, how much? Am I going to break the bank by doing it myself?
Let me tell you, we have one of the most generous time per dollar deals you can get here. Our self-serve, just $5, you get 15 minutes. We have 7 steps you run through. That's 2 minutes per step. You get everything that you need for that vehicle.
Well, I gotta say, John, thanks so much for having us out today. And oh, by the way, I gotta get up. This is killing me. But you know what? The Limo Guy is not above getting down there to get the interview, okay? This is what it's all about with the Limo Guy. We're gonna get you the access. Hey, that's not a portrait of me. That's a reflection. Remember where that spot was? It's gone. Thanks, Green Hill. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm real excited about today's episode of the Limo Guy Show. We're over here at the Omalandin Range, and we're going to learn Gun safety, gun safety, gun safety. This ain't about sticking your barrel out the window and just popping off a couple of rounds, okay? This is about safety. If you need to learn, and you should need to learn and refresh your learning, every so often stay current with your safety skills. Come on down here to the Omalandin Range. They've got everything you need to stay current with your safety and to make sure you're doing everything right when you're talking about gun safety.
Again, all basic safety issues are correct. Anytime you touch a weapon, you assume it's loaded.
Right.
Anytime you pick up a weapon, your finger is never in the trigger. You never pointed at anything you don't want to destroy.
Right.
When you're ready to shoot something, then you put your finger on the trigger. Well, whenever you pick up a gun, you assume it's loaded till you determine it is not. So
Right.
you pick it up, you look, you feel, you look again. That's an unloaded gun. But if I turn around, I pick it up again, I'll do the same thing.
Right.
Because I don't know what happened when it wasn't in my eyes. You teach my kids the same thing. They watch me to see if it's loaded, it's unloaded. They do the exact same procedure, even though they saw me do that. Because you have to be certain.
Right.
There's no accidental discharge, it's negligent.
Right.
You know, you hear all the stories of people, I didn't know it was loaded. Well, why didn't you know it was loaded? And why were you pulling the trigger when you were aiming it at something? It's
Right.
just-
Yeah.
it's not, there's like a couple of safety things that everybody forgets. So those are not accident, those are negligent.
Right. So
Finger out of the trigger.
Yes.
There you go. Usually try and find an index point somewhere on the weapon where you can feel something. Like, can you feel that there?
yes.
Always put your finger on there. Make sure you can feel that. That way you're never in the trigger guard.
Very good.
Yep. That's it. One slick drive through. Finger off the trigger because you're not ready to shoot yet. You have to rack the slide to put a button.
Too high.
That's actually really nice. There you go. Get that
job,
sight
Kev.
alignment. Slowly press. There you go. Now he's got it.
Good job, Kev.
Very good. Just put it in the same hole now.
Nice shot,
There
Kev.
you go.
How do you get the magazine up?
Magazine releases on either side.
Very nice.
Keep the weapon pointed down range.
Yes,
There,
sir.
safe direction.
Apologize. That was amazingly fun. Thank you very much.
You're very
That
welcome.
was good.
And so, you know, it's all about your Second Amendment right? So, guys like Dave Taylor, good friend of mine, just got his concealed carry permit. And so, Dave, thanks for coming out today, man. I really
problem,
appreciate
Scott.
it. Tell me about your process. How did it go? How long did it take? You know, what are my viewers expecting?
Well, Delaware is fairly detailed in what they require, and all of this is available online at the Attorney General's office. But you want to get some affidavits from 5 of your known acquaintances that have known you for 5 years. You have to actually publish in the paper that you are intending to apply for a concealed carry permit. Then you have to fill out your application and submit it to the Attorney General's office. And then they do a background check. You get yourself fingerprinted. You're fairly well vetted. It's really pretty surprising. Once you get one, you should actually be fairly proud of it because you're actually more vetted than anybody else that's wandering around that could potentially shoot a gun and have a gun to shoot.
Yeah, that's
a good
really
thing.
great that you did
And
it.
it takes about 3 months from start to finish.
So who's a better shot, you or your wife?
My wife.
Yes, she is. And I've had the great fortune of shooting with not only Dave, but his wife, wonderful wife. And so, listen, let's get out there. I need to shoot some rounds off today, man.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, I'm so jacked up about this. It's been a while. So we're going to shoot off some rounds with Dave. We're going to go talk with Craig Rhodes, the manager of this facility, and one of the great DenRec employees that helps to maintain safety. Let's go, guys. every weapon should be treated as if it's loaded, right?
That's
My guys?
correct. There you go.
That's for the weapons on safe.
That'll work. He still remembers his military training.
He does. He said he
Dave, I don't know how to pop this this mag.
It's a mag release.
Right here.
Either side. Press it down.
said he qualified expert.
Suits well.
Yeah, we qualified expert on everything. When I was in the military, there's U.S. Army. U.S. Army trained by a U.S. Marine. That's why I was such a good. Every weapon system the Limo Guy they put on, that they put the Limo Guy on, duh, I qualified expert. So, hey, that's what I do. It's expert. It's excellence in driving, and it's excellence in shooting. But this guy's the best. This guy's 10 times better than me.
Talent,
Get in
raw
there.
talent.
Top left. Top left is your target.
Oh, okay.
Blue Rocks Baseball is your ticket for fun, affordable family entertainment. Come enjoy the fun-filled atmosphere for the entire family. There's great food, fireworks, giveaways, and of course, Rocky Bluewinkle and Mr. Celery, and much, much more. So don't strike out with your family. To catch one of those exciting games, call 888-BLUE or log on to www.bluerocks.com. Help cheer your Blue Rocks on to another championship.
Keep her from tearing up. Yeah, man, that's the good stuff.
94.7 WDSB, Delaware's country station.
From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you too can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Hey guys, Omalander Range, Craig Rhodes with Denrec, and you know what? You got to do it safe. Whenever you do it, whenever you come out to the range, make sure that you're always observing all of the range safety practices that we have here at the range. And so Craig will go over some of those that we have. So thanks for having us out today. What a great time out today. So talk about a little bit of the safety rules and regulations that you guys have here at the range.
Okay. Yeah, this is the Omaland Hunter Education Training Center. The primary focus of the area is for hunter education training. We also do allow public shooting 4 days a week, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have signs posted throughout the range with all our rules and regulations, but we do, first and foremost, we focus on safety and responsible shooting sports.
And
that's what we're here for.
right. And if you don't have all the safety equipment, you guys have it here, right?
Yes, you can purchase for a very nominal fee eye protection and ear protection. We require eye and ear protection for all the ranges, whether you're shooting trap and skeet sporting clay, 5-stand, or in the rifle pistol range. You have to have eye and ear protection on at all times.
And so you guys will provide all of the training that every Delawarean hunter needs, right? So, you know, you don't just wake up and say, let's go hunting. you have to get certified before you go out and hunt, right?
Yes, that's correct. In the state of Delaware, you have to take the hunter education training class. Anyone 10 years of age and older is required to have that training. You can take the class prior to 10 years old, but you don't get credit for it. So you can take it as we have a lot of people they come with an older sibling, but anybody over the age of 10 has to have the hunter education class. And then state of Delaware, anyone 13 and older has to have a hunting license. You have a junior hunting license from 13 to 15, and then have your regular hunting license beyond that.
And so if someone wants to get that training, where do they go? They go to DENREC webpage?
Yes, you can go to the DENREC website, or you can call up here to the range, and they'll give you a list of when our classes are available and taught. It's generally a 2-day class. There's an indoor component, and then there's an actual outdoor live fire component.
Okay, so we do skeet shooting here, we do, all the hunter training, you've got a pistol range, and so, you've got pretty much everything you need to when you're talking about firearms, how to do it safely.
Sure. We also offer archery ranges. We have an archery sight-in range, and seasonally we have a 2D and a 3D archery course set up about 25 targets apiece.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's really great stuff. So from here, we're going to go out and shoot pistols. So, always safety is first. We do a lot of stuff on the Limo Guy show that's a little kooky, it's a little crazy. But really, when you come out to the range, it's all about safety. Every weapon is treated as if it's loaded. There's always muzzle awareness. Never point your weapon at something unless you're ready to destroy it. Make sure when you take your target and you put it in your sights that you know where your target is and what's beyond it. So safety, safety, safety. Okay. This is the Limo Guy. Wish me luck. We're here at Green Hill Car Wash, the only place that washes my cars. See you later. Talk to us about, everything that you guys offer here at Green Hill.
You'll hear, a lot of places say they do a detail, but their idea of detail is our idea of a general. But we have all levels of detailing, everything from very basic vacuuming, windows, wiping down the interior for 12 bucks. Takes about 15-20 minutes. Not your typical car wash type deal. It's a more thorough kind of job. All the way up to what we have here, which is an inside-outside job.
If we got to do it ourselves, how much? Am I going to break the bank by doing it myself?
Let me tell you, we have one of the most generous time per dollar deals you can get here. Our self-serve, just $5, you get 15 minutes. We have 7 steps you run through. That's 2 minutes per step. You get everything that you need for that vehicle.
Well, I got to say, John, thanks so much for having us out today. And oh, by the way, I got to get up. This is killing me. But you know what? The Limo Guy is not above getting down there to get the interview, okay? This is what it's all about with the Limo Guy. We're going to get you the access. Hey, that's not a portrait of me. That's a reflection. Remember where that spot was? It's gone. Thanks, Green Hill. Let's go. Hey guys, we just come off the range. What a great time out on the range. Now I'm all jazzed up and I want to get a weapon. So how do we do it? Who are our local experts and where are we now? Miller's Gun Shop on 13. Welcome, John, to the show.
Thank you.
Hey, so what does it take? We've spent some time on the range. We're all excited now. We want to purchase a weapon. What do we have to do?
You decide exactly what sport you want to play in. If you want to do skeet, you want to do trap, you want to do sporting clays, you want to shoot a handgun, you want to shoot a rifle. Once you've made that decision, then you come in and see us, tell us which one of the things you want to try, and we'll explain to you price ranges. Pumps are the least expensive. They're in the $300, $400, $500 range. You do the autos, now you're talking $700, $800, $900, up to $1,500, $1,600. The over and unders are going to start well over $1,000 and can go up to $3,000 or $4,000 depending on which model you pick. So it's just a matter of how much you want to spend and how much you think you're into it before you dive in.
Now that we've made our decision, can I walk out of here with a gun today?
If you pass the federal background check, yes. Okay, you'll fill out the federal form. We call you into the FBI system, and 88% of the people were given an approval instant on the spot. 12% are, quote, delayed. Okay, the delay is a review. If you have a common name, a Smith or a Jones, sometimes it's difficult to tell John Smith from John Smith the criminal, so it takes them 3 days to determine whether you're the good guy or the bad guy, and then call us back and give us an approval.
And so, John, you've been here for over 50 years. This is a full-service gun shop, reloaders, ammunition, resales, consignment, everything you need, soup to nuts, here at Miller's Gun Shop.
Yes, we don't sell basketballs, we don't sell golf clubs, we just sell guns and all the related things.
And so, John, tell us about the availability. What about availability of ammunition? How's that looking?
It's been very, very tight. Okay, because of our relationships long-term with many distributors, they've been helping us. You know, we've been getting our fair share of the ammunition. We understand some of the bigger box stores are basically shelves are empty, and they're selling guns and don't have ammunition for the people that are buying them. So we've tried not to let that happen, and at the same time service the people that are out there searching for ammunition. Saturday I had a guy from New York with a list from his son with 5 or 6 calibers of stuff that his son wanted, and I think we got him 3 out of the 5 that he wanted. So there are places where there is absolutely nothing, you know.
And what about reloading? How's that looking?
It looks like it's just hitting the reloaders. The primers dried up first. That was probably the first 2 weeks of February. Now it's spread to the powder and the bullets. Bullets are trickling through. I searched every website last night of every distributor. There is no smokeless powder available at any of the distributors that we deal with in any size canister, 1 pound, 4 pound, 8 pound. There's nothing. So I think the reloaders are in for a rough ride for the next 30, 45 days.
So for those of us that are really motivated and want our concealed carry permit, who do you recommend?
We recommend Phil Park. He's a part-time employee here. It's Liberty Firearms Training. He does a great job. He's knowledgeable, and if you need specialized instruction, if you don't want to do the class thing, he'll do one-on-ones with you at a very reasonable price. And I've watched him. He's really good with people. You know, he gets results. He takes people that, really couldn't hit the barn door and turns them into a decent shot.
You know, shooting is a family sport. You know, I've done it for a long time with my dad. Tell us about your history and you and your brother and what you guys have been doing for over the many, many years I'm sure you've been shooting.
I started shooting skeet at age 7. Okay, Rob was a little smaller. He didn't start till he was 9. So I mean, that's all we've done all our lives. And this has been our business. This has been our livelihood, and we're passionate about it. And we're in this for the long haul. And when someone comes here to look at one of these over and under shotguns and wants to learn about shooting skeet or learn about shooting trap, that's the most fun part of my job, because I get to explain to them the difference in this gun and that gun and that gun, and why they should do this instead of that, and why a 30-inch barrel is better for this game or a 34-inch is better for trap. I love that part of my job, and it's fun to see people's face light up, and then to hear them come back and say, God, I love this. I want to buy an over and under combo because I love shooting trap so much, or I love shooting skeet so much. We have a guy that started just a couple years ago, and I met him at Omalandin, and I cleaned his gun so it would work. And he was in yesterday, and they shot 400 targets on Sunday in the cold and the wind. And to hear the excitement and how much fun he had, and how the laughs they had, and how they had to rush through lunch to get out and do this on time, and it's just very exciting. And I really enjoy that part of it.
Well, thanks for handing that tradition and handing that knowledge down to the next generation. We appreciate it, John. Thank you.
Find out how to stretch your food dollars without cutting corners. Tune in right here Monday through Saturday and let the folks at the Kenny Family ShopRite show you how.
And when we're talking about what happens when you get an emergency facility like this here in Middletown now, a lot of things come along with it. We're here with Carol. And Carol, this is a really interesting piece of machinery we have behind us. Tell us about it.
It's a BK-117.
A BK-117.
Mm-hmm. So it's a critical care aircraft. We have a paramedic and a nurse on board, so any treatment that's been started on the patient, we can continue or modify in flight.
Wow, that's amazing. And these, how many do you have in your fleet?
We have two. We have one here and one stationed down in Georgetown.
One here, one in Georgetown, and now you just have another area to hop to right now here in Middletown when you're on your way up to Christiana. Is that correct?
Certainly.
And right down the walkway, these great new vehicles are here. What is this?
This is also part of our critical care transport team. Along with 2 helicopters, we have 4 critical care units that will also service the Middletown ED for transport of patients back up to the hospital or wherever it is they have to go to get their specialty care.
Wow, that's really great. So 4 will be stationed here, and you'll be working closely.
One here will be rotating units, but we have
Gotcha.
4 total that service the whole state of Delaware.
Understood. And so you guys are going to be working really closely with all the local fire companies,
yes.
Right?
These patients that we'll be transporting will have been seen here and determined that they need to either go up to Christiana or to a specialty facility to be the rest of their care.
Gotcha. So this is the new feeder pattern. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be it.
Wow, that's really amazing. And this is it. This is more great stuff coming to Middletown. And Carol, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, what a great show, huh? Hey, listen, thanks Omaland and Range. You guys are awesome. Thanks everybody at Miller's Gun Shop, man. That was a really great segment. Thanks Scott Susi for coming on the show and showing us some of the EMS capabilities. And make sure you follow the local safety rules, okay? If all hell breaks loose, at least we got you covered with the helicopter, all right? We'll talk to you later. It was a great show. Thank you, Vice President of Operations Kevin Powers. Vice President of Cameras, Jimmy Biggs, and my buddy, Vice President of Editing and Production, Dave the Daps Reinert. We'll see you guys next time, all right? Hey, you want to sponsor the show? 292-3994, Positive Promotions. Get her done. Welcome to the limo life. Just always remember, what happens in the limo stays in the limo.
.7 WDSD, Delaware's country station.